Hello everyone, I'm Kwang. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share my top Lego picks from each of the very popular themes for investment in 2024. All of these Lego sets are going to be retired by end of this year. One thing for sure is that if a Lego set is not going to be retired, then I'm not going to purchase for investment. Let's start with my top picks, counting down from number 5 to number 1. I will begin with number 5 on my list, the Lego Taj Mahal, set number 21056, which includes 2022 pieces. Lego has already released two Taj Mahal before. Both of them have over 5,000 pieces and their value has increased a lot. Let's check the data on BrickHeadz, a place I often use for general Lego set information. The first edition of the Taj Mahal was released in 2008 and retired 2 years later. Its retail price was $300 and its current value is almost $1,000. The second edition was released in 2017 and had a retail price of $370. Its current value is $400. As we can see that the second edition's value didn't grow a lot after retirement. This is because only 6 months later, Lego released this new one. The one we are going to discuss today is the third edition. It was released in June 2021 and is set to retire by end of this year. The previous Taj Mahal with over 6,000 pieces is amazing. It gives us a lot of detail and is much better for display. Today we have this new Taj Mahal with only 2,000 pieces, priced at $120. Lego managed to make this build very decent and good display model. Even though I like the previous edition better, but we are here talking about Lego investment, not as regular buyer or collector. So I will focus more on whether this Lego set's value going to go up in the future. I would say this set is even better than the previous two editions, with its lower price point and a smaller display footprint. It will be much more affordable for those wanting to buy it after retirement. As I mentioned in my last video, if you are interested, check the link below or I will put a link here. I like the Lego set in the price range from $100 to $200. There are two main reasons I picked this set as a Lego investment this year. The first one is that we've already seen two editions of the Taj Mahal before, and they were both very popular. Otherwise, Lego wouldn't have released a third edition. It's not the first time Lego has done this. They often release Lego sets in multiple editions. It just shows that the demand is really strong and it proves that the market likes it. The second reason is that I really wanted to pick one Lego set from Architecture, Speed Champion Ninjago, and NASA theme. These are popular themes, but not as popular as Star Wars. There is still a lot of demand for this Lego set, but the supply will be much less on the secondary market. This gives us a better chance to shorten the holding time and see the value grow. It also allows us to diversify our investment across all different themes, but we need to focus on those top picks of these themes. Let's check the data on Amazon. There are over 900 sets sold in the past month. And this set is priced at $120. It's very good data. Like I mentioned in my last video, this is the standard sales for Lego investment. If it's a very cheap and a popular Lego set, we should anticipate way more than 1,000 sets being sold. If it's a very expensive Lego set, let's say over $400 or $500, then we anticipate the sales on Amazon should be much more lower. Here is an example for Architecture's Lego set retired from last year, the Lego Architecture White House, set number 21054. It has 1,483 pieces and had a retail price of $100. The current value is already $120, and this set was discounted at least 30% off or even more. If we purchase it at $70, that's already a decent profit. My strategy for Lego Architecture is that if you don't want to hold this set for a very long time, like over 2 or 3 years, then do not purchase too many. Since the value continues to rise for all those high quality architecture sets after retirement, I would say it's a very safe and a good investment. Alright, let's move on to the second Lego set. It's from Indiana Jones, the biggest Lego set that is going to be retired by end of this year in this scene. The Temple of the Golden Idol, set number 77015, includes 7,545 pieces. There are 3 Indiana Jones Lego sets retiring at the end of this year. The other 2 are the Fighter Plane Chase, set number 77012, with 387 pieces, and Escape from the Lost Tomb, set number 77013, with 600 pieces. To be honest, the Fighter Plane Chase could be the best ROI, return on investment, of all these 3 Lego sets. This is because it's at the cheapest price point, with 3 very good minifigures and also World War II vehicle and the airplane. And for Escape from the Lost Tomb set, it has a very good design and is playful for an Indiana Jones set, with only $40 for 600 pieces. However, I still have my doubts about both these sets regarding the actual demand after retirement. The reason I picked this largest Indiana Jones set is not because of the size. There are only 3 Lego sets to choose from this theme, and this is the one that I believe is the most iconic one. I think Indiana Jones fans will likely to purchase it consistently year after year. So I consider this Lego set is very safe investment. My focus here is not on the possibility of the highest ROI, but on the real demand and value of all these Lego sets. In my opinion, this set will be the most desirable Indiana Jones set after retirement. Let's check the data on Amazon. There are 700 sets sold in the past month at the price of $150. For a Lego set at this price point, this is very good sales number. This Lego Indiana Jones set also reminds me of a couple other Lego sets that have already retired, were also top picks from those themes in the past few years. The first set is the Lego Jurassic Park T-Rex, set number 75936, with 3,120 pieces and a retail price of $250. The current value of this set is $320, and if you got this set at around $200 to $220, then you are already making a very good profit. The second one is the Lego Thor's Hammer, with a retail price of $100 and a current value of $155. I purchased more than 20 of these Lego sets at around $85 each. This is also the most iconic and popular Lego set from last year's Marvel theme. My point here is that I have faith in this Lego set that presents the most iconic items or the iconic themes. That is the most important reason I picked this Indiana Jones Lego set. And also, the data shows the demand is really strong. Rank number 2 on my list is the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery, set number 10283, with 2,354 pieces. Personally, I like this one a lot, and I'm trying to pick one NASA Lego set for investment every year. We have the NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander that should have already retired from last year, but as we can see here, it's still available at Amazon.com for $95. I didn't pick the NASA Apollo 11 from last year because it's been on the market for a very long time, and many Lego investors are hyper about this Lego set. At the $100 price point, with a $20 to $30 discount, a lot of people will definitely purchase this one for Lego investment. So I was trying to avoid a flooded supply after retirement. And I'm also very lucky that I avoid the lingering stock at Amazon, which I couldn't foresee by the end of last year. For the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery, with a $200 price point and 2.5 years on the shelf, I don't think Amazon will have lingering stock for this Lego set after retirement. And this will be my only pick for the Lego NASA theme for investment this year. Alright, finally, My top picks today is the Ninjago City Garden, set number 71741, with 5,685 pieces. There are only 4 large Ninjago City sets that has been released, and this set is the third one, and it's going to be retired by end of this year. The first one in the series is the Ninjago City, set number 70620, with 4,867 pieces. This was released in September 2017 and retired 2 years later. Its retail price was $300 and the current value is almost $800. The second Ninjago City set is the Ninjago City Dogs, set number 70657 with 3,553 pieces. It was released in August 2018 and retired just 1 year later. Its retail price was $230 and the current value is $600. And the last addition is the Ninjago City Market, released in June 2023. This set is not set to retire yet. All 4 of these Ninjago City Lego sets are very well designed and will be highly desirable for the wide range of collectors. Not only will the Ninjago fans want them, but the other Lego fans will also want this very iconic Ninjago City set. As we can see that the value of the first 2 Ninjago City sets have already gone up for a lot. There is no doubt that the third one's value will also grow after retirement. I think the value of the Ninjago City Garden could go up to $400 to $450, so my purchase price should be around $300 or even less. That is about 15% off or even more. And of all those Lego sets I've talked about today, this Ninjago City Garden set will be the most special one and the most iconic one. For now, we don't have any news that Lego will release another large Ninjago set. But whether or not they're making more big ones, these first 4 large Ninjago City set will always be the legendary, very iconic buildings of the Ninjago scene. That is all my top picks for this popular Lego theme. In the end, I wanted to share some of my strategy for Lego investment for the rest of this year. First is that I'm not planning to purchase any Lego set before mid of October. Second, I'm checking my cash flow very frequently, like twice a week, to make sure that I know how much capital I will have in the coming months and how much I can spend in each month. And the last strategy is about how to spend my capital. I plan to use only 20% of my capital during October and 30% in November, another 30% in December, and this will leave me with like around 20% of my capital after the end of this year. And no matter how good a deal is, I will stick to my plan that is only spending 20% of my capital in October. One thing for sure is that I will not burn all my capital before December, and my goal is to hold on to my capital and keep looking for deep discount until the end of December. And also I will have a better judgment on which set are good and what price are reasonable and how much I should spend on each Lego set at beginning of December. Alright, that's it my friend. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. That will really help me and this channel. Thank you. See you in the next one.